In this tutorial, you will learn how to use an Invoke workflow and how to use arguments to pass data between two different XAML files. You see that I have a main.xaml here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file. So click here on new, and let's make this one a sequence, and let's call this one calculate sales price. Click create. I will see that the new file will appear here in the project directory. If you're still at activities, make sure that you're in the project directory. And let's navigate to calculate sales price, and you will see as well that this tab will appear here at the top of our screen. Now, as soon as we're in calculate sales price, I'm going to create some arguments. So the first one that I'm going to create is in procurement price, and every argument has a direction, and the direction of this argument is in. And I'm going to make this one a double. And I'm going to make another argument that's going to be called out sales price. Direction of this one is out. And the argument type is as well a system double. If you don't see system double here, just go to browse for types, type double. And this is the one you need. Click OK. Okay, so we have two arguments. We have in procurement price, we have out sales price. What we're going to do is we're going to create an equation that calculates the sales price based on the procurement price. And actually, I'm saying calculations, but this is very, very easy. So go to activities and let's add an assign. And here I'm going to assign out sales price is equal to in procurement price multiplied by 1.5. And I will just show this in the advanced editor. So you see in procurement price multiplied by 1.5. You can also use variables here, but for now I'm just going to use arguments. Okay, so we have told that the sales price is the procurement price multiplied by 1.5. Now there is one very important step here, and that's a step that some people forget. You have to click on save. Let's go back to the project. And now if you go back to main, go to activities, we can invoke a workflow. And this is the one you need, Invoke Workflow File. So drag that into the main sequence, and let's search for the file. And this is the file, calculate sales price.xaml, click open. And what's important now is that if you click on import arguments, you see that we have already the two arguments that we have just created in the other file, and that's really cool. And if you cannot see these arguments, again, go back to calculate sales price, make sure that you have the same as I have, and then click on save. And this is the step that most people forget, and that's the reason that you cannot see those arguments here already. Okay, let's create a variable here. So let's create another assign. And let's make this variable, let's press Ctrl K. Let's just call it price. Let's say that the price is 25. And make sure that this one is also a system.double. Okay, so price is 25. Then I'm going to click here. I'm going to say in procurement price is equal to, and here I'm going to type price. And that will make sure that the variable that's called price will be passed with the argument that's called in procurement price. So basically we attach those two things to each other. Click OK. Then I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to create a message box. And that message box is to show the sales price. So let's press Ctrl K here. Let's create a variable that we call sales price for client. Click OK. And let's make sure that this object is also a system.double. And just be sure, let's also add to string. Okay, then let's go back to import arguments. And then here we're going to say that out sales price is equal to sales price for client. Okay, so now we have invoked the workflow. We have passed arguments. We have passed one argument in, which is in procurement price. And we also get one argument back, which is out sales price. And if you start working with UiPath more and more, you will realize that you cannot put all the activities in one XAML file. And that it really makes sense to design a technical architecture and then create robots that are a bit more modular. So where one part is performed in one module and the other part is performed in the other module, and everything comes together in the main.xaml. So let's run a robot. And we get a message box with 37.5, and that is 25 multiplied by 1.5. So the calculation was done in the XAML file calculate sales price, and it has been passed back to the main.xaml. Congratulations if you were able to build this robot with me. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.